The event is about showcasing the Dimensions design team and our ability to forecast what we think the future will look like in relation to clothing. We just wanted to put an event on for our customers to really give them some food for thought for the future, and maybe how the new technologies that we're seeing in fabrics, how that might be relevant to each customer. We like to position ourselves to go over and above what you would see in the normal corporate market. There are elements of cutting-edge technology that probably our customers don't know about, and that's the idea behind today, to bring maybe those questions and those ideas to provoke a thought, to let them think, that's maybe a possibility for us for the future.
This is really basically to emulate skin. It's all about...
We want to showcase things that are going to happen 2020 going into 2050. So we're predicting quite far ahead really. But we're experiencing this time in our lives where time has become a luxury. So what we need now is clothing that holds technology so we can do things faster and quicker. You know, garments that will charge our phones. We'll be able to see things on ourselves really. Instead of actually holding a phone, we'll come to a point where actually we could just have a screen that's actually attached to our phones or some part of our clothing that we could flip open, and we could look at our emails. And then also going forward from that, it's going to become seamless. You've got all your conductor wires and everything already integrated into the fabric that you're not actually going to see anything. It'll show your vital signs, keep you healthy. It'll be able to nudge you, it'll be able to tell you, it'll be able to look after you.
That's interesting.
It's those kind of technologies that we think will work in our industry and probably lots of different industries.
A further dimension.
It's going to happen. It's never not going to happen. So in terms of corporate wear, you know, Dimensions as a company are thinking of what they can do next, and they're thinking about how we can use 3D printing, or if you're working in roadside assistance, if you've got a jacket that lights up, if that can be doing that when you're on the side of a road, if it's getting dark, then that's a really useful thing to have. So it's really important to be learning about these things now. It'll be heading towards this, definitely.
There's a lot of things that we have to mimic. I mean, there are stories in there where it's all about biomaterials, because also we see in the future that we're going to grow our fabrics that will then react to the environment you're in. So it'll be like a breathing kind of real fabric that you can grow. So that these are the things that we are, it's a long way away, but you know, we see these things kind of coming. So we're trying to mimic that, which is quite hard to do, but we feel that we need to show that, you know, it is going to go that far, and leave a question mark for people to think, is this what really is going to happen? So, but I don't want to ruin it for the for the people who are going to see this beforehand. I'd like them to go through the show and then experience the show and the whole story of what we're trying to promote and kind of predict.
I'm really looking forward to it. I think it'll be really interesting, because I feel like I've learned so much through researching into all of this, and it's really exciting. It's a really exciting time. I think when you can take a technology and apply it well with a good purpose, it makes sense to do it.
I think it's an exciting time. I think it'll unsettle a few people, because obviously anything new, some people take a little while to embrace. But yeah, I think it's exciting times, and who knows what's out there and what the capabilities will be.